Hi, this is George. I'm the founder and CEO of Growth Drive. I'm the guy who invented the three dimensions of business growth and the clarity strategic capacity analysis that is being used by lots and lots of business advisors. And today I'm excited to talk to you about the range of business value calculator. What does that look like? What does it do? So, the first thing we need to do is imagine you're sitting with a client, right? You're sitting with a client, you want to have a conversation with them, maybe you're a business advisor, maybe you're an exit planner, and you want to talk to your client about growing profits and transferable value and the relationship between the two, right? It's an important conversation. If you're an exit planner, this is especially important. Now, the fundamental role of the CEO is to maximize shareholder value within the context of the business's vision and mission. So we need to lead conversations about shareholder value, right? Now, think to yourself, what does your typical client come into the conversation expecting? What are their preconceived notions? What do they think the value of their business might be? Have they given it any thought? You bet they have. They're them, they're living a good life, they have a successful business, so their business can sell at the top end of the range of multiples, right? And they can sell it when they want for the price they need. Well, that can be true, but probably isn't true today. So what do you need? Well, you need a tool that is accurate within 5 to 10% of a formal valuation. You need reliability of that calculation, reliability of the tool itself. You need a tool that updates value in real time. And this is a distinction. There are other tools out there that calculate a value, but you need to push a button. You need to make changes. Clarity is designed if as you change the inputs, as you add new data to the system, Clarity automatically updates the calculation of value in real time, instantly. So that allows you to do things like run what if scenarios, reflect the ROI that you're delivering to your client in real time. So updates in real time, industry specific. You'll see tools out there that just use net income or EBITDA and apply some rough swag, multiple. No, Clarity uses gross revenues to calculate value when appropriate and net income or EBITDA when appropriate. We use the word net income. We all know that EBITDA is the right word, but a lot of CEOs are unfamiliar with the term EBITDA. So let's keep it in CEO speak, shall we? Because this is designed to educate CEOs. It allows you to lead that conversation about transferable business value. Now, what do we know? Well, what do we want to know? What do we want to communicate to our client? They're going to come into the room thinking that their business, because they have a good lifestyle, they're running a good business, most of them are, that their business is worth somewhere here, in this instance, in the order of $12 million. That is their transferable value at the high strategic capacity. That is their transferable value at the top end of the range of multiples that a financial buyer would pay for this business. But that does not account for company-specific risk. And those of you who are doing discounted cash flow out there know exactly what I'm talking about. This is more accurate, by the way. This is a market-based view of the business. What are businesses selling for, and how does this business compare? So they come into the conversation, they're sitting at the table, they're thinking, yeah, I can get about 6x at the deal table. This is what my business is worth. Well, only a part of that is transferable, can be monetized, would be reflected in the price your client could command at the deal table in an M&A or similar transaction, right? Let's focus on the gold standard, sale to a third party. We'll leave IPO to the side because that is like capturing a unicorn. So transferable value is 6.9 million. Why is that? Well, that is because of your strategic capacity. Your business has a strategic capacity of 59. Now, the average business comes in with strategic capacity of the low 50s. And if you think of the bell curve of businesses out there, now, if 19 out of 20 businesses cannot sell as they are run today, you know that there is a logarithmic progression on sellability. So very few businesses can sell, and there are a ton of them that are in the middle there that are, they're good businesses, but that cannot transfer all of their value into cash. So this business has strategic capacity of 59, representative of the upper of the middle market or pre-middle market. Now, strategic capacity has two components: growth capacity and value capacity. Now, let's triangulate those. Let's plot those on this chart. And if we have growth capacity on our x-axis and value on our y, where does this business end up? 63, 51. It ends up about here. That is the transferable value of the business. That means that a buyer, in looking through and going through due diligence, right, which is under the microscope, a buyer is going to see risk in the business, and they're going to value that risk as a discount. This business has 63. It'll create confidence at about 63% of its ability to create sustainable growth going into the future. But in M&A preparedness, that value capacity, they're only at a 51. So all of that comes across as, creates risk. That risk is rewarded with a discount. And the discounts are going to move the price of this business from $12 million to $7 million, $5 million delta. Now, pause for a sec. Imagine the power of this conversation. Imagine how this impacts the client's perception of you as an expert. Imagine how this helps you open the door to discussing increasing strategic capacity. And importantly, and guys, here's the magic of the three dimensions of growth. Most of the market isn't preparing to sell their business. Now, we can all agree that they will want to exit at some point. However, if they are simply trying to grow revenue or make the business easier to run, let's focus in on that growth capacity and say, listen, we'll come back and talk about value capacity later. All right. Now, we've done a lot of educating. The next thing is we want to be able to say, listen, here's what it means to you. And if you printed this out, handed it across the table to your client, we're going to want them to read several of the footnotes, right? The explanatory notes that are included. And what do those look like? Well, we've told them to zero in on 2 through 6. Your strategic capacity drives transferable equity value. The upper right value exists in your business right now. This is value you've created, but may not currently be able to monetize. Strategic capacity has two elements, and the horizontal axis tracks element 1, growth capacity, or your ability to deliver predictable profits and growth. Okay? Well, the vertical axis tracks value capacity, or your ability to deliver predictable, transferable value. Now, we talk about weighting in here. We're very transparent with how we communicate with the client. Imagine the power of this conversation, right? This is different than simply saying, well, your business is worth $7 million, good luck, which is what you're going to get with other tools. Or here are pages and pages and pages of financial data. CEO's eyes glaze over at that stuff. It's important. It's important at the deal table, but it is not what gets CEOs focused. So you want to give them information that is accurate, show them why they should hire you, explain the ROI you bring to the table. 12 million to 7 million, that's 5 million reasons to hire you. This is manna for business advisors. It is absolutely critical for exit planners. If this is what you do for a living, you need to have this G2. And it's proven to work, guys. We have a well-established record of delivering clients for our customers. Okay, now, here's the ask. Get out your phone. Pick it up. Please open the camera. And I'm about to show you a QR code. And getting a demo of the entire system, and there's a ton that we have not shown you. That is one of many, many modules. It's very easy. Scan the QR code, use your camera, scan the code, and schedule your meeting to discuss building your advisory business using the Growth Drive platform, training, technology, and support to help you build a thriving advisory business. All right, listen, I hope this was good for you. I hope this was valuable. It certainly is fun to present our tools and to hear the feedback from your colleagues. Call us. Let's set up a meeting. It's 30 minutes of your life. What do you have to lose? Nothing. Thank you. Have a great day.